Hi, how are you guys? Today on Pasta Word, we're going to make a nice soup recipe called
Pasta Fagioli.
I like the way he says it. Alright, this is a recipe that's a little bit involved, but it's definitely worth the trouble, don't you think?
Yeah, look at the ingredients.
Okay, check it out.
Wow.
It's a soup that's loaded with hamburger, vegetables, and pasta. And so this is what we're going to use. We're going to use a pound of ground beef.
Pound beef.
Yep. We're going to use 2 cans of cannellini beans. I use Goya because I like the beans and I like the quick opening on the top. We're going to use, you could have 3 small cans of tomato sauce or 1 large and 1 small, at least 9 ounces. We have a can of diced tomatoes and we have the flavor basil and garlic. We have some ditalini pasta, the little small rings that you find in pasta fagioli. Chicken broth, I have the low sodium version. Here's our spices. Some thyme, some basil, and some oregano. Also, I'm going to use some salt and pepper and a little sugar. And then coming over to our cutting board, we're going to have some celery, some carrots, some garlic, and some onions. And a little bit of olive oil.
I'll chop that up in my chopper.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to take the Kasori multi-cooker today. We're going to fill this vessel. I'm going to start with a little olive oil. We've been preheating this on saute mode. And we're going to put the ground beef in here and get that started first.
I'll start chopping up the vegetables.
Okay, come on over.
I'll be there in a minute.
Since it's nice and hot, you can hear the sizzle.
Sizzle. Do you use this whole onion?
Yeah, use the whole thing.
Big one.
He loves to use his glass chopper.
Yeah, we got all the fancy ones and I like this old-fashioned one. Right?
I used about 3 stalks of celery and 2 carrots, and on the table there, I don't know if you can see, but we have probably about 9 cloves of garlic. You don't really have to go that heavy, but we like to flavor this soup with the
Should I chop them up in there too?
Yeah, put them all in, and after the beef is done, we'll add them.
So when I chop these, then should I put them out on the plate or something? Or on the cutting board?
I put a paper plate there.
Wow, that's really chopped. So you like it?
Oh, that looks good. When you chop the veggies, I think of them as how would you like them on your soup spoon when you take a sip of your soup.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, just think about, you want a couple pieces of different things on your soup
Since I'm such
spoon.
a soup guy. So fagioli means what in Italian? Oh, beans.
Beans, yes.
Fagioli or something. Fagioli.
Yeah, now if you go to Olive Garden, instead of finding cannellini beans like this, you're going to find some red kidney beans in your soup.
Did you ever have it there?
Yes, people make it different ways.
Carrots. I wonder how they're going to work in here.
You never tried that, right?
No, just onions. What are you looking at there?
I'm trying to get a little higher temperature here. That's a pretty cool chopper. The old manual way, right?
The old man way.
I didn't say that.
Celery. Smells good.
That's hard to...
What's this, wine?
That's a little olive oil there. I got a small bottle this time.
We're gonna need more of that, or is that just for the meat to brown?
We're going to brown the vegetables in that too. Just a tablespoon.
Celery. Oh, how'd that happen? Missed one.
The garlic.
Hors d'oeuvre. All right. Garlic in.
Yep.
Chop.
The garlic.
That should chop nice.
Yeah.
Oh, good thing I have a cutting board here. So you're gonna brown the meat and take the meat out then?
Yeah, we're going to drain the meat in the sink.
Garlic. Mmm.
That's a nice pile of vegetables there.
Yeah.
Those are all the nice fresh ones.
Vegetable.
And the meat's almost ready. All right, now I bought 90% ground beef, so you can see there's a little fat in there. See how we're going to drain that off?
10% hot dogs.
10% fat.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to drain that, and then you can get ready to saute your vegetables.
Ooh, that should smell good.
All right, I'll just stick a little olive oil in here for you, and you can go ahead with your vegetables. I always like to see Rick cooking vegetables. Work on those till they get a little translucent, and I'll get these cans opened up. Smells good, huh?
Yeah. Oh, making my eyes tingle. This is the Kasori multi-cooker, right?
What? One of our friends, huh?
Yeah.
All right, see how the vegetables are a little translucent? We're going to start adding things now. We have the diced tomatoes. We have the sauce.
Sunday dinner.
Oh yeah, this is great.
Sunday dinner.
All right, I'm going to put a little water in these cans and get all the juices out. We're going to add the ground beef back in. See, this part to put it together really only takes about 15 minutes, but then it's going to simmer for a while. Now we're going to add a few other things. First I'm going to take the cannellini beans, I'm going to drain the juices off of them and rinse them, and we'll be back to throw them in. Alright, here we go with 2 cans of beans, rinsed. And we'll stir them in. Now you can see our pot's starting to get full. Here's where you start to decide how much liquid you're going to add. We want to put enough liquid in to cook the macaroni. All right, Rick, do you want to add the spices?
Okay. 1 teaspoon of thyme. This is a teaspoon. That smells good.
Yep.
Ooh. Teaspoon of basil. This is a teaspoon. And a teaspoon of oregano.
Now there we make it Italian, right?
That smells Italian already.
That's a nice blend.
Also, a teaspoon of sugar. Salt and pepper, teaspoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something like that.
Enough. Big chunks in there. People think these batteries. Good thing I carry a spare.
Yeah, we got an extra.
Alright, that's enough.
If we had ground garlic in there, we'd be going with that. While you're on a roll,
I'm gonna stir it up.
do you think you have room for all that chicken broth?
I
I'm gonna
guess.
make soup out of it. Go ahead.
You do or you don't?
We do. Go ahead. Pour that in.
What's that, a quart? 32 ounces. Chicken broth, unsalted. Boy, it smells good. Now,
All right. Now we got to put the macaroni in, and then we can adjust the amount of water as we go.
the ditalini, number 36, San Giorgio.
Okay.
Ditalini. I got stuck in the rain out there. It's raining now. I liked it though. Might look wet. Look at these are little.
Yeah. Put about half of that box.
Half. Why? That's about half. So it'll be half a pound.
Go ahead. It's a little more.
They're gonna puff up, right?
Yeah. They're gonna puff up. So we want to make sure we have enough room to add some more liquid.
I don't think we need more liquid. Oh, you want to let it simmer a while and then judge it, or what?
Yeah. Well, a little bit more now. I have 2 cups of water sitting there. Put a cup in
Of what?
the water.
I think there's enough, but that's... Okay, 1 cup of water.
The macaroni is going to absorb a lot of the liquid.
Macaron!
Boy, that looks really delicious. Pasta word.
She said it. Put the lid on now,
Yep.
and we're done.
We're going to move it to simmer mode on the front of that. Sorry, I messed up. We're going to move it to simmer mode on the front of this, and we're going to let it simmer for about an hour.
Simmer. Wait,
I'll
stop.
turn it off
Cancel.
Simmer.
Simmer.
and turn it back on. There you go. That's all we got to do. So that took the temperature to 200 degrees. We're going to simmer it for an hour, and then we're going to check on it and see if it needs any more water.
Okay.
As soon as the vegetables are tender, we're going to taste it in a bowl.
Okay, I'll clean up the table here and put the tops back on the right containers.
Okay, we'll be back in an hour.
Yeah, I might lay down and take a little nap. Get ready for lunch.
Okay, the cooking time's done, and the soup looks pretty good. Take a look here. Now I had to add some water, as you remember, and I still could have added more if I didn't have such a...
That was good.
Oh, I know. Well, we like thick soup. All right, I'm going to scoop some out and we can taste it. Come on up, Rick, and have a taste. So come over and try your bowl.
We'll be there soon.
It's hot. You be careful till I get this
Those are
one.
roll cozies.
They're right over there, I think. Wow. One thing we could do here, we could actually freeze part of this. So I like to make vessels of soup that are really large so we can freeze them and put them away or use some later in the week. So don't be afraid to put this in an airtight container. Thank you. And then you can freeze it for about 3 months for nice quality soup.
3 months.
Yeah, or keep it in the fridge for a couple of days. Oh gosh.
Hamburger,
Yeah.
garlic I smell,
I know.
thyme, seasonings.
Oh my gosh, the flavors coming out of here. Cheers. Pasta Fagioli. Well, the macaroni's nice and tender after an hour. And the beans are really tasty, right?
It's good.
The seasoning's just right.
Just right for this season.
Well, this is a real comfort food, right? And it's good and healthy too, so try making this soup. It's one of the best soups you'll make, I bet.
Yeah, that made a lot, huh? Wow.
Okay, try it out. Hope you liked the recipe.
Thanks for watching. Pass the word to all your friends. And please subscribe for more stuff coming up. See you soon.
See you next time.